is Fannie Dillingham, and I am the founder of Create Your World. Create Your World is a fitness organization I created because of my journey with ridding weight. The reason I say ridding weight is because if you say lost weight, when you use the word lost, things tend to find you, or you're looking back for it again. But I like to use rid because I got rid of it and it hasn't found me since I made my mind up that I was going to be done with it. My journey started originally with being crazy overweight in my 20s when after I had my first son and was in school, working, just had a whole lot going on, personal issues, and my only resolve was to eat. That was the only thing that made me happy, the only thing that was constant, the only thing that made me feel good. And little did I know the weight was piling on, and before you know it, I was at a point of experiencing anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, you name it, that's what I was dealing with. At one point, I looked at the scale and I was 247 pounds. And that was only reason I looked at myself at that time. I was in a currency exchange and they had a scale in there because I was avoiding all scales. Didn't want to see it. I just know my clothes size was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Got on the scale, paid the quarter for the scale, and it said I was 247 and I couldn't believe it. But that didn't stop me from eating. It just made me more depressed and I kept eating again because it was the only thing that made me happy. So I went through years of that kind of, well, I guess what you call self-abuse, self-inflicted abuse, eating and looking for the satisfaction. Till finally I did like fad diets and lost weight really quickly, did weight loss pills, I did the B12 shots, I would lose weight and gain it back. Again, lose weight, I never rid weight. One thing I didn't do was educate myself on how to properly get rid of weight. Another thing I didn't do was embrace healthy eating. I didn't embrace exercise. I ran from it. I thought people that said that they loved exercise or eating healthy, I thought they were lying because every time I did it, it was a painful process for me, and so I went right back to what I knew. I was doing the quick fix, was simple, it was easy, but like I said, I gained the weight right back because I hadn't changed my mind. And that's where Create Your World comes in. My logo I created on my kitchen floor. These are my weights and they represent the body. And this is the food that you put in to build up that strength. And it's a mindset. I decided to create my world. I got really, really tired of going back and forth with the yo-yoing and tired of crying and calling off engagements with my friends because I put on my outfits and they didn't look right. My shirt was bulging or just all kinds of things. And I would make up excuses as to why I wasn't going to show up for the event. And it was just a downhill spiral. 90X with Tony Horton, he just took me to the next level. And I would cry through every workout, but I kept pushing. I couldn't even do a sit-up. I was winded on everything. It felt like my spine was gonna break in pieces. But I did that in my living room because I wasn't going to a gym because it was too embarrassing. And I started to get rid of weight. Started educating myself on how to eat, what to eat, how to get myself full off of healthy foods. Then finally that feeling of feeling good started to kick in after maybe about 6 weeks in. I started to feel good, and it was no longer a lie that I thought people were telling about I feel good after working out or after eating right. I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef, those are the only two meats I don't eat. I eat all vegetables, all fruits that I'm aware of that I like. My water intake is very high. I'll have junk food every now and again, but not in abundance. In order for me to eat junk food, I have to have been on maybe 8-9 days of going hard with my diet or my lifestyle, I don't want to say diet, then if I want something, I'll have it. But it's not that I don't have it every meal. I'll have it, if I want some candy, I'll have some candy. But I know I also need to exercise. I know I'm going to go running. I know I'm going to lift weights. I know I'm going to burn it off. I know I'm not going to take it in over and over and over again, back to back to back. So that's the healthy balance that I was talking about. You have to be aware of what's going on in your mouth, and especially with somebody like me who I consider it an addiction. I think addiction is addiction. We tend to be negatively judgmental towards people that have drug addictions or alcohol addictions or whatever. But to me, addiction is simply doing something that you know is harming you, and you continually do it because it makes you feel good. So there's that food is my addiction. I don't want to claim it as my addiction, but it's a fact. It's something that I deal with every day, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so motivated to help other people, because I understand the struggle. I deal with it every day. You decide to change the way that you're eating, you start making different choices. No, I'm not going to miss the cheese. No, I'm not going to miss the mayo. Do I know how to make this sandwich taste good by filling it up with a lot of healthy vegetables? Yes. So that's what you do. It's a choice. It's a mindset, and you're in total control. My name is Fannie Dillingham. I am the founder of Create Your World, and please tune in to Eye on Shy.